I've been told by some I'm a naturally funny person. Not quite sure, but I think they may be trying to say I'm ugly. You know, I've just turned 20 and I'm starting to feel old. I mean, I know 20 is not an old age, but when you can say things like, I remember how Tizer used to taste, and back in my day it was 40p to get on the bus, now it's £2, 120 an oyster. But they say you're as young as you feel, but not as you'd like to look. I like to think of myself as a piece of cheese. Each year I grow more mature, but I also begin to smell a bit, you know. Some say we live to die. Well, that's an optimistic way of looking at it, I suppose. I like to think we live to eventually die. I've never understood life insurance. You get it once and in fact you're dead. Surely that's defeating the object. The sickest thought is that you'll be the richest you have ever been whilst laying in the ground, acting as maggot buffet. Not the thought of you being a rotten corpse, so I can live with that, so to speak. I just like to think of myself as biodegradable, and then death becomes recycling and I'm doing my bit for the planet. I had Jehovah's Witness knock on my door the other day. He said, I'm here to speak about God. I said, shh! He can hear you. He's everywhere. He's watching us as we speak this very instant. Meet me in the bunker in half an hour. Wear something red. Bring something sharp. Are you aware of Aztec pendants? That soon got rid of them. And I believe in God. I really do. I believe he created the world in just 7 days. Explains why he did such a shit job. I believe he gave us the gift of life. He didn't give us a receipt, but hey, it's the thought that counts. And I believe 100% that he lives in the sky. Because I ain't never fucking seen one. I really hope reincarnation exists, because I'd like to come back as a brick. At least then I'd get laid. They say, if you can dream it, you can do it. Yeah. So why the fuck am I still a virgin? The world's your oyster, unless of course you're allergic to fish. In that case, I guess you're screwed. No, but I don't have the best of luck with women, I'll be honest, you know. I don't make a very good first impression. It's like I got drunk one night at a club, and I was so drunk I remember saying to this girl, and at the time I thought it was quite witty, because it just come off the top of my head, I said to her, you're so hot, the captain of the Titanic would abandon ship and go down with you. I mean, I thought it was right at the time, but then when I woke up the next morning I did that thing, you know, when you put your gun to your head, temple, blow your brains out, you know, hang yourself, slit your throat, take an overdose. But I don't go to a club with the intention of picking up girls. Like, I have what I was known as pot lines, you know, I like to lead a girl into a full sense of security and then hit them. Not with my fists, but the punchline. So for example, I'll go up to a girl and say, like, oh, love, grab your coat, fuck off, go on, get out. Or, hi, do you come here often? Yeah? Well, don't. If I see you in here again, I might not be able to control myself, right? I may ask you to dance, and afterwards, I may ask for your number, but I ain't buying you a drink. Unless it's cheap day Tuesday, then only if it's on the list. Alright? No, but I've learned very quickly when someone says they're depressed, never ask why. By the time they're finished, you want to hang yourself. Never cry over spilt milk. You'll just make more mess. No, but I feel sorry for my mum in a way, because she's getting on, she's 58 now, and bless her, she's losing her sight, and I do feel sorry for her, but when it's constantly being thrown in your face in an argument, it's all grates on you, you know? We'll get into an argument, and she'll say something like, now, you know I can't see well. And I always say, yes, I know, Mum. They say love's blind. Well, it is for Stevie Wonder. But beauty's skin deep. So why don't I find fat people attractive? I used to be fat myself, honestly. Back in school, the maths teacher would ask me the square root of pi. I'd shout pastry. I had food on the brain. Well, no, that's a lie. I had it in my stomach. But I hate when people say that. I've got food on my brain, yeah? Explain that, eh? But I'm just sort of confused as to... Like, there's a lot of hype these days about getting your 5 a day. I'm confused what actually contributes towards my 5 a day, you know? If I had a bourbon, there's a bit less in that. Is that one of my 5 a day? if I have a bowl of cereal and there's some raisins in there, is that one of my 5 a day? If I take a bite out of my computer screen, is that one of my 5 a day? Well, it is that. Now, for some people, getting your 5 a day helps you lead a healthy lifestyle. But for others, like my father, who's an alcoholic, it just gives him a better excuse to drink, especially with pear and apple cider. He's drunk more or less all the time. He's like, well, I'm getting 2 of my 5 a day, son. No, Dad, you're just drunk. He goes to AA meetings, yeah? Alcoholics Anonymous. There's nothing anonymous about it. They put a sign up that says AA meeting held here. So all you have to do is wait outside, wait till the fuckers come and go, he's an alcoholic, that's one. Just take a picture, lasts longer. But nowadays, call centres seem to have some really catchy tunes, don't they? Not like before they had elevator music. Now they've got, what, Tinchy Strider. They play some quite heavy tunes. So if I've forgotten my MP3 player, or I've run out of battery, sometimes I'll ring up a call centre just to be put on hold, so I can listen to music on the way home. Student finance is always a good one, but then you get halfway through the song that, we will now connect you. Ah, shit, I was getting into that. Tax benefits, and that's a brilliant one. Phone them up, I can make from Romford to Manchester, and back to Romford again. I fucked this up.